Okay, guys, thanks for coming in. Great news. The governor has partially lifted the ban on golf in the state of Missouri, and we are so excited to get this golf season started. Now, there are some very minor restrictions the state has put into place for us, which we plan to follow because safety is job one. One of the rules that has caused some confusion is the one that reads, and I quote, each golf course must limit tee times to 2 players unless the foursome consists of immediate family, caretakers, household members, or romantic partners. Now, I'm getting a ton of questions from members about that last part regarding romantic partners, so I thought I would offer a little more guidance on that. Now, simply put, twosomes are allowed at any time, okay? No restrictions whatsoever. But if you want to play as a part of a foursome, some type of romantic link must apply, okay? Now, there are 6 specific examples that we've laid out that'll get you a waiver. Number 1, you and your current wife can play with your ex-wife and her husband, or your wife's ex-husband and his current wife, provided at some point that you have had sex with your ex-wife or your wife has had sex with her ex-husband. Number 2, you and your current wife can play with any man or woman that your wife has previously had sex with. But if that person wants to bring a guest to make 4, then that person will have had to have had sex with either you, your wife, or the third person in the group who originally had had sex with your wife. Okay? Number 3, if your wife wants to invite 4 people that she has had sex with, 1 won't be allowed to play because fivesomes are prohibited. Now, if your wife wants to host some type of large group outing, she will have had sex with everyone who participates in the group outing. Now, if that's the case, please call the shop and we'll set up some type of shotgun start for her. Number 4, if you and your wife want to play with another couple, but neither you nor your wife has had sex with either of the people in the other couple, then you can't play together. But if you have often thought about having sex with the wife in the other couple, or the husband in the other couple has often thought about having sex with your wife, then you are allowed to play as a group, but will be required to have 4 separate golf carts. Okay? Number 5, if you had sex with a random woman from the office, that woman can play in your group, along with your wife, plus 1 other coworker from the office, as long as they were employed at the company at the time the sex took place. Number 6, if your wife had sex with her personal trainer, that trainer can play in the group along with you and 1 of his coworkers from the gym, as long as that individual signs a document stating that he's willing to have sex with your wife, and provided he doesn't wear athleisure wear on the course. Okay? So that's the list of current waivers, and at this time there are no others in consideration. Guys, these are uncertain times, okay? If you rigorously follow the guidelines that we put into place, we're going to get through this together, okay? Thanks for coming in.